If you can't catch loopers in Bite by Night, it's not because they're better than you, it's because you're playing the chase wrong. In this video, I'll show you how to counter loopers properly using survivor abilities, killer abilities, and chase control. Part 1: Survivor System and Abilities. Before you can consistently win chases against loopers, you need to understand how survivors actually create value. Their main goal is simple: create as much distance as possible from the killer. The more distance they get, the safer they are in the chase. Stamina system. There is also a stamina system in Bite by Night. When you damage a survivor, your stamina drains slower for a short time. This gives you momentum in the chase. So after you land a hit, you should keep pressure instead of slowing down. Survivor classes. Now let's go over the main survivor abilities. Fighter. Fighter can block and stun you, so if you swing without thinking, you can get stunned and they will immediately gain distance again. So against Fighter, don't swing randomly, wait for the right timing during the chase. Security Guard. Security Guard can slow you with a taser. But here's the important detail: if you deal damage while they're using, they still take damage. Just make sure you don't give them free space during the chase. Customer. Customer is very strong in chases. They can use a soda that gives them more stamina and speed. During that time, it becomes very hard to catch them in a chase, so your goal is simple: if they already used it, wait for a bad position, or focus on closing distance instead of forcing hits. Technician. Technician can pass through certain objects using a mask and also place small traps that slow you and blur your vision. But most Technician players have a weakness: the mask puts them in first person, which reduces their awareness in the chase, so they can be dangerous, but they are not the strongest in chase situations. Medic. Medic is straightforward, just don't let them heal for free during the chase. If you maintain pressure, they don't become a big problem. Survivors don't win chases by fighting you, they win by creating distance and forcing you to overcommit. If this is helping you so far, consider subscribing, it really helps. Part 2: Breaking Loops with Killers. Now let's talk about the most important part of Bite by Night gameplay. You don't win chases by predicting survivors, you win chases by breaking loops using your abilities. Springtrap. Springtrap is a control-based killer. His scream applies blindness and removes sound awareness. This makes survivors lose visual and audio information during the chase. This is very strong in tight situations, but since it doesn't last long, you need to use it when you are already close to the survivor. He also has traps. You can place them to block paths and control space. This forces survivors to leave loops or take bad routes. With Springtrap, you're not just chasing, you're controlling the chase path. Ennard. Ennard is about pressure over time. He can place 2 minions on the ground that slow and chase survivors. This constantly limits survivor movement during the chase, so loops become weaker the longer the chase goes on. With Ennard, you don't break loops instantly, you reduce their options until they fail. Mimic. Mimic is the strongest killer for countering loopers. He has a speed mode that lets him close distance very quickly. This is useful to catch survivors before they reach strong loop areas. He also has a sneaky mode. He can go underground and reposition to surprise survivors during the chase. This removes the survivor's ability to track you properly, so he is extremely strong against loop-heavy gameplay. If you're not using your abilities to break loops, you will lose control of the chase against good survivors. Part 3: How to control the chase. Now, let's talk about something a lot of players struggle with. This isn't about mechanics anymore, this is about how you actually play the chase. Maintain pressure. After you land a hit, you gain stamina advantage. Use that advantage to keep pressure in the chase. Don't reset or slow down. Ability timing. Don't use abilities randomly. Wait until the survivor is committed to a loop or movement. That's how you get value and actually win chases. Don't give distance. If you allow survivors to gain distance, you lose control of the chase, and once they control distance, they control the pace of the chase. Don't get baited. Some survivors will try to waste your time by forcing long chases. If a chase takes too long and you don't have pressure anymore, it's often better to disengage. Play consistent. You don't need flashy plays to win chases, you need consistency, good positioning, good timing, and constant pressure. In Bite by Night, survivors win chases by creating distance, and killers win chases by denying that distance. If you maintain pressure, use your abilities properly, and avoid overcommitting, you will consistently win more chases against loopers. If you want more guides like this, let me know in the comments.